Hello, everybody. Happy, Tuesday. Um, I wanted to pop on here and tell you all how much I would love for you to get your boundaries all boosted this holiday season because I know I've been talking about it. Badass holiday boundaries, and we start on November 9th, which is a week from tomorrow. But I wanted to go over what the framework is and like what boundaries actually help with. So um the first class is going to be basically what is a boundary, the types of boundaries, because there are about six different types of boundaries, believe it or not, and like basically learning what's okay and what's not okay for you. The second week is going to be all about why we have trouble setting boundaries. If you are an empath, if you are an HSP, you need to sign up for the 6 week journey, like literally just for this one session. I mean, not for this is one, but like it is so uber important to understand why we have trouble setting boundaries and what we could do about it when we're working with our energy field. This is also for all of you caretakers out there and all of you overgivers, which as women, we are super conditioned to do and be. And also just biologically, we are set up to caretake, right? And how society plays a role in all of that as well. The third week, we are going to deep dive into the drama triangle, which is the persecutor, the rescuer, and the victim, and how you show up in relationships as one or all of these. We all have unhealthy relationship patterns that are our blueprints from our childhood. As you know, I always say your parents' relationships are basically your blueprint for relationships. So we're going to kind of peel that back a little bit. And then that is going to be the third week. The fourth week is all about self care and how it is not selfish. And I have this as the fourth week and not the first week because so many people are like, I don't even have room for self care, right? But what has to happen before self care and soul care is actually boundaries. Like that is literally the number one thing to do when you start to take care of yourself is actually not add another self-care routine or another thing to your list, is really actually to start to clear out all of the distractions. And that's what boundaries help you do so that you could actually create the time for you. Fifth week is all about how to set boundaries. And then the sixth week is all about auras and energy fields and spiritual development when it comes to your boundaries. And it will be a combination of teaching you all this stuff. But the real awesome piece is that each week you are going to be getting a hypno healing. And I am currently running the Chiron Midlife Awakening group. It's been 4 weeks. I've got one more next week. And when we do these hypno healings, they are so powerful. And not only are they healing for you, but they're healing for all the others in the group. And it's expedited healing and growth, and in a community that is a sacred space. And so that is what is also going to be happening in the holidays boundaries 6 week class. And then I knew there was something more that I wanted to say. What do they help with? Like the boundaries, they help you be seen, they help you be heard, they help you be understood, they help you create more time and space for yourself and what nourishes your soul, and not being like pulled in all these directions doing everything for everybody else and then just leaving yourself exhausted, right? Boundaries legit help improve every aspect of your life from your family and friendships to your intimate relationships to your career, your, even more importantly, your mental, physical, and spiritual health. Like literally everything. When you start to carve out time for you and you start to learn how to say no and like be okay with it. We also go over like when you feel guilty, like what's going to happen, because you're going to feel guilty when you start to set boundaries. And I had one client talk to me and she said that, she was like super scared to set any boundaries with her husband and her kids. And she started to, and she was like scared that everything was going to like fall apart. And she was like, catastrophizing how much it wasn't going to work. And she's like, when I started to set boundaries, my relationships started to get better. And she felt more content and more fulfilled. And then with that, you start to feel more confident and calmer and respected. And who doesn't want that? And it helps you give the best of you, not the rest of you. So if you have any questions, like DM me or ask any questions in the thingamajiggy, the comments below. And to help with algorithms, I would love for you guys to hit hashtag, I can't speak today, hashtag replay, so more people within the group could see it, because it's super important. Like, I know for myself, like growing up, I never had boundaries, and it was the number one thing that has shifted my life. And I always say that like boundaries were key to healing after Jack died, because I was just like, whoop, okay, I'm gonna be like a little egg and be in my cocoon and be in my cave, and being able to say no and to say, hey, this is how I feel right now, and I don't know if I could do this, was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. So, I mean, in the context of what happened to me. So I would love to see you there. If you have any questions, DM me or just drop a question here. And I hope to see you next Wednesday in the group. And so I have it set up where the first 3 sessions are going to be pre-Thanksgiving. So you definitely have some nuts and bolts to like have some armor going into the Thanksgiving holiday. And then we wrap up, I believe it's like December 17th. I don't know exactly when that last date is, but it's definitely before the December holidays and the December breaks. And so whatever 6 weeks is from next Wednesday. So I hope to see you there. And I will see you in the group whenever I pop in. Okay. Bye.